Welcome to Porch Drunkies. I'm Thomas.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Jason.
And today we have a very special Porch Drunkie with us, Miss Melly.
Woohoo!
Woo! It's her very first podcast, so that's super duper exciting.
Popping the cherry.
Popping the cherry. Oh, yeah.
Cherry. Nice.
Yeah.
That's the only one to break.
That's the only one she got.
Wow, looks like it starts early.
That's how we do.
That's true. I don't remember how the last one started. I don't think it was that eventful.
It was the bands.
No, yeah, really not. I introduced the drinking game.
It was the shower beer. That's
well,
what
that was like the
started
first 5 minutes, yes.
Was that really the first 5 minutes of the last episode? Yes, we're working on our clinky noises.
Sorry, guys.
We
That's
get
me. I'm very heavy-handed.
We get excessive, especially as the drinks
Yeah,
get
she-
heavier through the
She
night.
beats me. She beats me when we're sleeping.
Only when
Aww.
you get out of line,
Yeah.
buddy. Only when you get out of
She
line.
waits till you sleep.
Right.
I know.
Right.
She just blames it on the cat.
Yeah.
Which one? Her
The
evil
devil
cat?
Yeah, the devil cat.
Yeah, that cat gets all froggy all the time. We're gonna rampage one day. Me and that cat are going down.
There's just gonna be fur and hair flying
it's
everywhere.
Yeah.
all over- yeah,
Mostly Jason's.
Probably that cat has no soul.
Yeah.
So it probably would go further than I could take it. Like I couldn't choke the cat out, choke its life out, but I'm pretty sure it could suck my breath out if it wanted to. I seen it in a movie.
You could probably outrun her though.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yes, true.
The only thing that I'm envisioning right now is basically we come home to like Jason in the corner with like Izzy just standing there like, where you going, bitch? I don't know.
Kind of off topic. I'm so freaking sick of on Facebook people posting those like and share if your sign is on this list of the best sexual partners.
Oh, yeah.
There was one the other day that had 11 on there. I commented and I was like, poor Libras, they're getting a bad rap.
11 of the 12.
Yeah.
Every
That's-
side
yeah.
of each kind.
Yeah.
putting that-
Best
Yeah,
hits are great
yeah.
in bed, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, the person who created that one probably had a shitty lay who was a Libra.
Right.
And they were like,
Yeah,
fuck
that.
you, you're off this list.
I've seen the craziest to the non-craziest.
Seen all sorts of them.
Yeah, they're all over. They're floating all over the place.
Names that make you that are supposedly crazy compared to other ones. Yeah. Top 15 crazy girl.
There was one where it was like, can we guess your age by your vocabulary? I was like, okay, you can try. So I did it, and I got 68. And I was like, thinking, because none of the words were like
Right.
really accurate
It, like,
for
asked 4
like time
questions.
periods. It was
Mhm.
like, what is the opposite of hot? Cold, chilly, like, you know, just random shit like that. So I go back to Facebook to the person who posted it. She's like, I got 68. And then I opened the comments and I was like, I got 68. I got 68. So then I went back to the page where it was, and all the comments for the people that had taken the quiz, like the randos, are like, I got 68. Me too. Me too. Me too. I'm like, you couldn't have just thrown some random other numbers in there? There's like
Right.
100 you could use.
It's not. Everybody, 68.
68.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You haven't
Well,
seen
if
that
you would
one?
stop your late night shenanigans.
Yeah.
See?
Going over to the
You'd be like
haberdasher.
79. You just said shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Haberdasher.
Thomas
it
is,
back.
Thomas is the real
You
68.
miscreant.
Or scamp.
Scamp.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh, God.
a good one. We should bring Scamp back.
I want to bring toots back. I love the word toots. And I think that women are past the point that it should be offensive to be called toots.
I feel like you can't call someone toots unless you have like a fedora and a cigar.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Fedoras are
Yeah.
classy.
They are.
Completely.
I agree.
And let's bring back the ashtrays to the workplace.
Yeah. Oh, fucking A. That
God.
would make life way better.
I know. I've been so productive lately. Can't breathe worth shit, but I'm productive.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice
going to
field
need
work
this
outside.
raise to pay for all my extra cigarettes.
Well, back then it was like 82 cents per pack or something.
Oh, we were watching Mr. Mom the other day, and I was like, hey baby, check this out. I rewound it of the scene where they're all in the boardroom, like reviewing the marketing stuff that Terry Garr
Uh huh.
is presenting, or she's basically making commentary on it and stuff. And they did a long shot from the back of
And
the table,
everybody's just smoking.
smoke was
Yeah.
just filling the room, and everybody had a cigarette in their hand, and I was like, "Yep, that was the '80s."
Yep.
That was pretty much like you go to a boardroom, you may not be a smoker, but you're gonna feel like it.
Just go to Texas. It feels like that now.
Go to a
I-
casino lately.
I was driving through Texas in a U-Haul, and we stopped at a gas station, and it was the weirdest thing ever. They had a sign on the door that says, "Please, feel free to smoke in here." And I'm thinking, who needs to smoke in the 2 minutes it takes them to go in and get their beer, right?
Right.
Sure as shit, though, I saw 2 people in this little convenience store smoking, and the cashier, she had a ciggy in her mouth, like, nah, and her little ashtray full of her ashes and stuff.
Right.
I'm like, wow, this is a fucking trip.
Yeah.
Wow.
I felt like I needed to go into the car and get my cigarettes and go in and just smoke.
Just to
Just
smoke.
smoke.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
Completely.
I'm
And
just
that was only
browsing.
like what, 7 years, 6 years ago? 7 years ago?
I smoked at
Like
a restaurant
7 years.
not too long ago in Tennessee. That was weird.
Yeah.
Denny's. The same thing happened at Denny's. Like when I was coming back from visiting my family, like basically we went into Denny's and they were like, smoking or non-smoking. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah. I missed
there's
that.
a choice. What?
When I lived in Oregon, that was only in 2000, and I moved back in 2007, and at that time, you could go into any restaurant and it was smoking or non-smoking. So it wasn't until like I think January of the following year, or maybe 2009, that they actually changed it. So there's no smoking inside establishments now. Other than bars, you can still smoke in bars.
That's the best.
That's so the best.
Oh, that's how it was in Florida.
Oh.
And they were open till 4 a.m.
Yep.
What? 4 a.m.
Yeah.
It's not like Reno,
Yeah.
because Reno, it's
No, it
like
was
they
Tahoe.
don't close.
Yeah, never.
We were
Yeah,
when we were in Tahoe, we were like eating our food and shit. We were just like,
yeah. Drinking beer, smoking a cigarette, eating your burger. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
that's when she texted you. And she was like, guess where I'm at?
I was already browned out at that point.
No, in Tahoe.
From
It was in the
Tahoe.
middle of the day. We were day drinking. That
Oh,
was
I-
our day drinking day.
I thought it
Yeah.
was when I talked. Oh,
That
was
was
reunion.
Yeah, that was
My
San
bus.
Jose.
My bus.
Yeah. What a
Oh.
bust. Yeah.
It wasn't a good trip.
No, it was fine.
The reunion to me was fine. I didn't mind the reunion. Except for the fact
Oh,
that they
the
didn't serve
chick with
Coors
this-
Light.
Yeah, no bar sort, like on tap.
They had one Coors Light upstairs, and they had to go downstairs to get Coors Lights in the bottle. And so we kind of left the reunion early because there was a live band playing in the little Irish pub across the street. He's like, "Let's go over there." I was like, "Sweet." So it was like standing room only in this little bar. So then we go to the other bar across the street that also did not serve Coors Light on draft, but they served Bud Light on draft.
Bud,
like,
Bud Light,
Bud Light.
Sierra Nevada.
Yeah, everything
Ugh.
but Coors Light. I'm like, God damn
Sierra
it.
Nevada at all. That makes me ill.
I don't like any of those beers that have that like bitter.
Pale ale
Gross.
beers is what always gets me. I don't like those ones at all.
Mhm.
Any form of pale ale, not my jam.
Right.
Or Pilsner.
Yeah.
IPAs.
No. Oh.
IPA.
Oh man,
It's a pale ale.
the double
India Pale Ale.
the double IPAs. Oh, those are
Mhm.
terrible.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
Terrible.
like they just sat somebody's ass crack in it and just let it sit and ferment.
And they had the beer shit
Yeah.
while they were in there.
Yeah.
Oh man, my brother and I went out to dinner the other day, and he got a double IPA, and I was just looking at it like with stink face the whole time. I'm like, and he takes a drink, and I'm like, he said, "Do you like it?" He's like, "It's pretty good. It's got a little bite." And I tried it. Worst thing ever.
Yeah.
It tastes like rotten beer.
Yeah.
Bitter, like you mop the floor of the beer factory once a month,
Yeah.
and you wring out the mop water. That is a double IPA.
Yeah. I'm not a huge, there's certain, beer's one of those things that it took me a really long time to like beer.
Yeah.
And I like my certain types of beer. I like Coors Light because it's bitch beer. Like, I'll drink
Yeah.
Coors Light.
It's
I can drink Bud
like-
Light Platinum, but only like one or two. Otherwise, the next day, I'm like, my stomach's destroyed. Can't do it.
I can only drink like 3 because I get shitty drunk off of them.
Off your 6% beer.
Yeah.
Rough.
It's rough for sure. Kind of alcohols though. Do you like
Brown.
brown alcohols?
Mm.
Like brown rums.
Oh,
Spice rum.
everything but spice rum.
No?
But well, I could do like Captain, and I can do Sailor Jerry, but Bacardi Gold, one drink, I'm blacked the fuck out, like out cold, lose the whole night.
Yeah.
Like,
That's me and Jaeger. I can't do Jaeger.
Jaeger is
Jaeger's
ugh,
bad.
Yeah.
disgusting.
Very
Jaeger
bad.
is licorice. That's
Yeah, I don't do black licorice. I don't
Yeah.
eat black jelly beans. None of
That's
that.
like a good way to fade to black for me.
Yeah.
I can drink like an entire like little bottle of Patron and be golden. Like I'd be drunk, but it was like I don't get hungover the next day. Just
I don't drink
It's
tequila often.
very
I mean, I can.
calm.
I like to drink it
What?
occasionally
I'm just kidding.
with the the lime and the salt and shit. I'll do that. Yeah,
I'm
but,
not a huge fan of rum. I can't do rum.
Pirate.
I love
rum.
rum. I love
Why is
rum.
all the rum gone?
I used
'Cause I drank it.
Rum used to be my shit. I would drink rum all the time, and Kelly and I would buy the gallon of Bacardi Gold at Winco because it was like $12, and we would get a 12-pack of Diet Vanilla Shasta. And you mix them together,
Mhm.
and it's just like this vanilla deliciousness. And we would drink on it Friday night, Saturday night. We'd go buy another one like Wednesday, drink like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then one day, I blacked out on it. I don't know how only one day I blacked out on it, but
Right.
one day I blacked out on it. The next time I had it, I had to wait like a good 3 months. Had one drink, don't remember the night.
Oh yeah.
Every time.
It's like that off switch now. It's like,
Yeah.
well, remember
Yeah.
that one time
Yeah.
that you drank
Lights
me?
out.
Yeah.
We're coming
Fade to black.
back. We're going back there right now.
Yeah.
And the only other alcohol that does that to me is vodka, and it's not a guaranteed.
Mhm.
It's a 50-50.
Right.
But, oof.
Vodka doesn't black me out, but it gives me like the shaky hangover.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel like my brain's shaking and my body's shaking. I just
Yeah.
hate that feeling.
Well, that's
It's
actually,
terrible.
that's
Oh,
a
Russian,
tequila
right?
hangover for me.
Oh, really? There,
We
I
have
think a lot of
potatoes,
people
we're
have
gonna
it.
We're gonna drink our potatoes.
Yeah, that's what we did. Come on.
I
on.
don't like whiskey either, so
I love whiskey.
Me too.
Whiskey doesn't love me sometimes, but I've gotten a lot better about it. So.
whiskey's dumb.
I will take whiskey any day of the week.
No.
Well, not any day because I'm not an alcoholic, but any drink.
No, you said any day, not every day.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'll take a whiskey every day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Every day.
Okay.
Or as I call it, breakfast.
Yeah, one for me. Yeah, one for me.
Imagine waking up and having some whiskey. That'd be horrible.
Oh,
I
dude,
can't even
I was
imagine
coming
half
back
the time having whiskey at all,
Right.
let alone fucking at 8:30 in the morning. Camping and drinking is okay. Early drinking when you're camping
No.
is
Yeah,
okay.
that's
I
the only
can't-
time.
See, I have never been, I can't do any kind of hard alcohol day drinking. Because it just fucks my whole day up real
It's
bad.
awesome.
Yeah, I can't.
The key to that,
Is to
I'll
keep
let you in.
drinking.
I'll let you in. You have like 2 mixed drinks, day drinking,
Right.
and then you drink a glass of water and you sip on beer until the sun goes down, and then you go back to the mixed drinks.
Oh, God.
You
Can I
have
have a
to
different
you have to
method?
maintain a buzz because the second it starts to go away,
Mhm.
you get hangover. Like
Tired.
yeah, the worst possible thing you can do is take a nap because then you wake up with a hangover.
Right.
That's terrible.
Yep.
Drink for 2 hours, hike up a hill, vomit, shake it off, and drink some more. That's what you do.
That's
And
my kind of
mostly
thing,
it's you
yeah.
Take a bottle of Sunny D and some
Oh,
orange
God,
flavored
that's terrible.
fucking vodka and just do half and half.
I can't even drink Sunny D by itself,
Right.
let alone
It's
put
just
fucking
what
vodka in
I
it.
know.
It was the time.
It's like saying, well,
I'm surprised
instead of
it's-
using water to mix your tang, just put some vodka in it.
You gotta understand
Hey, that's a good idea. Vodka drinkers should try that.
No, Tampico all the way. Yeah.
I used to get
Can't be good.
Sky Vodka. This is like back in the Hey Mister days.
Mm-hmm.
Sky Vodka and mix it with freaking Tampico.
Mm.
Classy.
I would
Amen.
always get so upset when you Hey Mistered someone and they didn't come through for you.
Yeah.
But I've been asked like a handful of times in my adult life if I could buy booze for some kid, and I look at them like, fuck no, I'm not going to jail for your ass.
Right.
Thank you.
I've done
Yeah.
The
thing.
same thing, we were at Powwow Days last year, and this kid comes up, he's got to be like 16. He's like, hey, can I have one of your cigarettes? Sure, can I see your ID? He's like, well, it's not going to say I'm 18. And I'm like, see right there, like 10 feet away, that cop?
Right?
Should you go show him your ID?
Yeah.
I didn't fucking think so. I'm not going to jail for your ass. Quit smoking. Yeah.
Bloat in his face.
Quit
Yeah.
smoking, you fuck.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
I knew too many people that were like over 21 to even care. And then liquor store owners that didn't care. So then again, I didn't.
Grabs.
Yeah.
Well, I've been part of those.
Dude, we used to get ripped the fuck off for
Oh,
alcohol
yeah.
and cigarettes.
Oh.
Ripped the fuck off.
It got to the point
so
where
bad.
we were paying like $18 for a 6-pack of Mike's Hard Lemonade,
Mm-hmm.
which back at the time were probably like $4.
Right.
Because this was what, like 12
Was
years
that
ago.
service charge?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because there was this one liquor store that would sell to us. We'd like flash like a library card for the camera, and he would just like make up prices. And I was like, oh, I need a pack of smokes. Smoked cloves at the time. And he's like, that'll be $19 for the cloves. And I'm like, no, but I'm 18. He's like,
She
"You
had
want-"
to pay it.
he's
She
like,
had
"You-
to.
You want them or not?
Wow,
They got shut down.
I'm sure.
Oh, that's too bad. That liquor store is the first liquor store I ever bought a Rockstar from.
What a weird thing to remember.
Yep.
I think I bought my first ever from Walgreens.
It was when they first came out and they tasted way different. Well, maybe I had different tastes back then, but it was more berry, more fruity or something. Now they just smell like chemicals. Not a fan.
That's probably because that's what they're made of.
Yeah.
I heard that there's traces of bull semen.
Taurine.
And is that what it is?
Well, taurine is a crystalline. It's okay. So it's a crystalline structure that basically gets formed in muscle fibers and muscle tissues, more prominently known to come from like testicles,
To come from?
bull testicles.
Yep.
Now they
But
not cow testicles. No. But yeah, but now they manufacture it. Now they manufacture like a
It's like synthetic.
synthetic. Taurine,
Oh, that
I
reminds
want
me.
some authentic taurine, man. That's probably good shit.
Good shit.
It's gonna jack you
Yeah,
up.
that
I can't
does
remember
not
what they were
sound-
talking when or who said it, but there is a beaver gland secretion. It's like in their prostate gland or something that tastes like raspberry flavoring, and they use it in
Who
candies.
tasted it?
It's being
on-
used in candies.
Smodcast.
It's being used in candies, and it's considered natural flavoring. So anytime you see natural flavors, it doesn't mean that it's like, oh, we extracted a fruit. It's like it came from something in nature. So
Luckily, I don't eat raspberry flavored candy.
Yeah, God.
Dude, I'm gonna find all the raspberry
Oh,
flavored candy
gross.
down on that.
No, what you need to do is find a beaver.
It just
And lick
starts
its
fucking
ass.
its
Hey, you're
nuts.
right. I'm a little now.
Yeah.
You're like, I love raspberries.
Make your own
I
candy.
know. It's beaver time.
Hey kids, want some candy?
You're holding up a
Beaver.
beaver.
How do you milk that?
Come stroke my beaver.
I think it works better for you guys.
Beaver
For you
secretions.
two. No. Other than if I'm holding the beaver by like its tail.
Oh, that would be horrible.
It could have
I'd
the
get it
beaver.
from the back of his neck because the tail he's gonna swing around and bite your face off.
Yeah.
You
They're
don't want
strong.
that all bit up from river
Yeah,
otters
I've
and
seen,
shit.
I've seen
Yeah.
that shit happen.
Okay, speaking of beavers, have you guys ever seen on Netflix a movie called Zombievers?
No.
I've
No.
seen it on the queue, but not the. I haven't
Okay.
watched it.
You need to watch it. It says in the description, because a couple weeks ago we were trying to find something to watch. We're just going through random movies on Netflix, and on the picture you see like the silhouette of a beaver and like the silhouette of like a hot chick. And I was
Oh,
like,
zombie beavers! You might as well watch Teeth.
I was like, okay, you have to watch this, right? So I read the description was like,
Nothing to do with
horny
zombie.
co-eds vacation gets disrupted by a pack of zombie beavers. You can't not watch it.
Right, yeah.
Was it
Oh
shot
my
in
God.
Canada?
Probably.
Yeah.
Are they afraid of beavers in Canada?
No, I'm just
Like,
saying, like the amount of like, Scan BC,
Mm. Wild beaver
wild
terrorizing family.
beaver, random stuff. This is the hot stuff in Canada, apparently,
Mhm.
as far as like news.
That's what happens in Canada.
Sounds like a rager.
Totally.
Okay.
The only drink that I stay away from any longer, like really stay away from. Oh no, there's two. There's two of them. Everclear.
Everyone should stay away from
Right.
Everclear. It's like everyone say clear. They just had to shorten it to put it on the label.
And Bacardi 151.
Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I can think of 151 reasons why nobody should drink that either.
Anybody not have a bad time on Bacardi 151? Like,
Okay.
Nobody has
Not
ever
like-
had a good time on
no, I
it.
think there is that, but when you like,
That's when you just do a
when
splash.
That's
You're
when
like,
it's splashed, like you say.
You like
splashed
stick
into
your finger in the
something.
bottle and let it drip into your cup.
Or it's what's causing the fire for my flaming Dr. Pepper.
Right.
True.
Something like that.
See, Melanie had
They
the
can't do
genius
that.
idea one time for our Halloween party
Oh yeah.
to make
so
atomic
good.
cherries with 151.
Yes.
And they fucked everyone up.
They were terrible.
They were so bad.
But
And she
I was on.
That isn't
I
bad
was
tasting
on.
or
she
I
was
was
on a rampage.
I was on a rampage. Sometimes I don't know why, but I feel a little squirrely when I'm drinking, and I want to get everyone fucked up. I've always been that way since like the first time I got
Yep.
shitty drunk.
hmm
So I walked up to people with the jar of cherries and a fork,
You're like, here,
and I'd
have
be
one.
like, Megan, have one. She's like, no. I'm like, no. And I'd stab a cherry, like, no, you have to have one. And she'd be like, no. And I'd shove that bitch in. I got rid of all the cherries.
Yeah. And I mean, atomic cherries as it is bad because as it digests, you're releasing more alcohol into your system. But releasing more 151 into your system after eating like 9 of these goddamn cherries, you're fucked up until like noon the next day.
That's bad.
Yeah.
The other thing I did that same Halloween party was somebody brought the beer bong with the 2 hoses.
Oh
And
yeah.
it was a fancy one. They each had a valve.
Oh god.
So I was like telling
do it with me.
everyone,
Come do it with me.
beer bong with me, beer bong with me. And I was
Close
like
the valve.
raging my face off. And I would be like faking like I was doing it and then it would almost be done. And then I would open my valve. So it just be the very last part.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yep.
I got everyone shitty drunk.
That's what
Yeah.
happened during camping, though. Like, I was trying to give shots to people, and they were like, "You're gonna take one with me, right?" I'm like,
You
just took-
never asked me to take a shot with you the whole time. I didn't even know you were taking shots.
I was trying to get to everybody, but I was getting drunk really quick because every time I offered a shot to somebody, they were like, "You're taking one with me, right?" I'm like, "I just took a shot. I just took like 2 shots. Like, seriously."
Tom likes playing bartender. That's exactly why I hate whiskey. Because that fucking night, he was giving me other stuff, and snuck whiskey up on me, man. He would
I'm-
sneak whiskey up on somebody.
I'm really praying that there is no Fireball this year at our Halloween party because I'm so over Fireball.
Oh man, when
completely.
Fireball first came out, it was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Now it's terrible.
Yeah, I had.
Oh.
They have so many different other cinnamon whiskeys out there now.
Give me a shot of plain old Jack over that any day.
They have Jim Beam Fire now.
Yeah,
Have you seen
Get
that?
me away from whiskey in general.
Yeah.
Ever,
Yeah.
always. I hate it. So bad.
So bad.
What
Yeah.
What about whiskey is it that you hate?
Oh, taste. That sour.
The honey whiskey is not bad.
Even like to
No,
drink
some of
like
them aren't
a
too bad. I've
even
had
to drink
okay.
like a Jack and Coke.
Oh, he'll have
That
Jack.
tastes
Jack. You'll have Jack and Coke.
delicious.
But
It's
he has rum
alright,
and Coke
But I'm
though.
a rum and coke guy.
He's a rum. He's
Mm,
all about the rum.
what kind of rum? What's your preference?
Captain.
Captain. Usually.
I prefer Sailor Jerry over
I like Sailor
Captain.
Jerry, but that just could get me shitty faster.
Yeah.
And that'll sneak up on me a little faster than the other
Wait,
one
did you
does.
bring up? Oh no.
I have to be careful with Sailor Jerry. I drink too much. And then,
Sailor Jerry
Let's
starts
say, what was it?
singing
Admiral
on the deck.
Andrews.
Yeah, Admiral
like
Andrew.
a type of rum I've never even heard of.
Oh, he was totally doing the whole like Captain Morgan thing with
Yeah,
like,
you can't crossbreed Captain Morgan and Sailor Jerry to sell your shitty booze. Sorry.
You
Yeah.
can't,
It's
because
not
it could be
working.
any form of boat leading guy. He's like, oh, you're like the leader of the Navy of Captain Morgan's.
It's a little
Like,
swabby.
yeah, I'm Admiral.
So you got the sailor, you got the captain, and then you got the admiral.
We're gonna have Fleet Commander here soon.
I
Fleet
know.
Commander Joseph.
Then you have
Fleet Commander Fred.
Yeah.
He's doing one of these.
Yeah, he's doing this move. That's all gonna happen.
He's making the girl dance on his
Yep.
arm.
Nope, that's Sailor Jerry. He's
Oh,
got
yeah,
the
that's
girl
right.
dancer.
Yeah.
to. Have
You
you
can't
ever
take this
had
jam.
Kraken?
The Kraken? Yeah, the
Mhm.
Kraken's good.
Release the
Very
Kraken.
good.
What is the Kraken?
Oh,
It's a
if
rum,
you ever
but
have,
it's like it's a dark color, like
It's dark,
like
dark,
black,
dark.
purplish or something.
Oh wow.
that's like
and-
Captain Morgan's
I don't
black.
remember what I drank it with. It's like a harder thing to pair, but it's really good. It's got an interesting flavor.
Oh.
It's got a little different spices added to it. But
Yeah.
see, that's the difference between rum and whiskey. Whiskey's made from like rye, isn't it, or some fucking
Corn,
wheat and
corn, and I think mostly corn.
shit? Well,
It's a sour mash, which is yeah, I think it's corn.
rye.
I just know there's a country song
Maybe.
about it.
Oh no, I've
Country
been to the
song.
distillery, but I don't remember. It was a while ago, a long time when I was younger.
And I was
Uh-huh.
drunk when I was there.
I was not drunk. It's a dry town. You can't get drunk in
Oh,
Lynchburg.
Dry Town.
You can get drunk in Lynchburg. You just have
Can't buy a
to.
drink.
You have to import your
Yeah, you
your
can bring
alcohol
it.
from outside of Lynchburg.
You can't buy it.
Do you get like a little?
Not in the town, but I'm sure you can find some
I don't
outside
know what
of
the
the
radius
town.
is. It's a
Yeah.
radius of some kind. Whether it's the county, I'm sure it's like the county.
I would like go there, but first shop at Costco.
Right. It's got
Fill
like
up,
handles.
the bed of my truck with booze, and I would sell them to all those desperate poor fools that live in a dry town. Be the best night that town's ever had, and I'll leave rich.
Or in jail
Yeah,
because
I'm
you're
gonna
selling
think you're not
alcohol
gonna leave.
without a license in a dry town.
$5 a shot.
And you really want to get put in jail in a town called Lynchburg?
Yeah.
Just want to throw
the
that
name
one out
says it
there.
all.
I'm white.
Hey man, I don't know if they care anymore. It's all about equal opportunity.
Yeah,
Well, that's
definitely.
True, that's true. That's true. They gotta fill that quota.
Yeah, for real. It's like, well,
We haven't hung a fat white bitch in a long time.
Host? No?
I was staying.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my God, Melly.
We're gonna need a bigger rope. Sorry.
All right, let's call in the firing squad. That beam is only rated for 180 pounds.
Oh my God. Are you okay? Oh my God. So
Bloody
yeah,
Marys are my favorite.
I know.
Oh,
I love Bloody
I like
Marys.
them. That I can drink in the morning.
Yeah.
I've
I can
tried.
drink a Bloody Mary in the morning.
I want to like them so bad. I cannot stand them.
Really?
I've tried them so many different times. I like to eat the pickled vegetables.
Me too. That's the only part I'll do.
I don't like vodka and I don't like tomato juice.
Oh, if you don't like tomato juice, and there's no point in
Yeah.
I'm a
Bloody
virgin
Marys.
any day. Like a virgin. A virgin Bloody Mary.
I'll just
Yeah, but Bloody Marys are
delicious.
They're
And
fucking
you feel
delicious.
like you ate something.
and one of the best ones as far as vitamins go.
Yeah, man, you gotta get your vitamins in when you get drunk.
Well, just to make
Well,
sure that you don't.
it helps replenish.
Yeah.
Or something.
Or
And
something.
then you just sit there like in the
It's
corner
It's like
chewing
eating.
on a piece of celery.
It's eating your alcoholic breakfast, is what it is.
it's the hair of the dog. Mm-hmm.
Which apparently everybody camping swears by.
Bloody
the
Marys.
dog?
Hair of the dog.
I went to some brunch down in Midtown or something,
Uh-huh.
and they had a Bloody Mary bar.
Well,
I wanted it
Did
so
you
bad.
myself?
I just
Mhm.
ate it.
right. You'll do mimosas any day of the
Oh,
week.
yeah.
Mimosas, but champagne can be gross. If it gets too much, you drink way too much of it and get sick.
Camping mimosas are the bomb. That was
Yeah.
the best idea every fucking buddy had. I was like,
Well,
oh, look
yeah.
at this. I surprised you with mimosas. They're like, I have mimosas. We got mimosas.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've ever gone camping and had a mimosa, but there were like 9 bottles of champagne and like 4 gallons of orange juice.
We went camping a few months ago, and we're just kind of sitting around, and someone's like, God, I wish we had mimosas.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, wow, I never thought of that.
Right.
So then Heather went to the convenience store to get ice, and she bought a $20 bottle of champagne, which I'm sure is like shitty $2 Winco special, but
Right.
it was the best damn mimosa we ever had.
See, I'd rather have a Bloody Mary.
Oh yeah.
Well, next
And I don't
time,
even like vodka.
next time you come camping with us, and you guys will drink Bloody Marys and we'll drink mimosas, we'll meet in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds fantastic.
We'll have a lot of energy.
No, we will. With all of our vitamins.
Yeah.
Our immune system's gonna be rock solid with all the vitamin C.
It's
Yeah,
true, you guys
for
will not get
sure.
sick.
For sure.
So,
Well, there's vitamin C.
there is, but less.
Yeah, not as much.
We'd have all sorts of other stuff, though.
At least we won't get scurvy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they won't
True,
either.
This is true.
I
No,
always
except
worry
we-
about that.
we have to
Oh,
check
scurvy.
everybody.
Oh, as a
Yeah,
group?
as a group,
Yes,
nobody will
there
get
would be
scurvy.
no scurvy. Also, no boat trips to worry about said scurvy. But
I
whoa,
know, right.
that's not the point.
Oh.
But if we had to take a boat trip, we could
Yes.
do it with confidence that we would
One of
leave
those
it
impromptu
scurvy-less.
Scurvy-free.
boat trips across an ocean. You know what, guys? We should do? We should get on a boat and cross the ocean. That's a stupid idea. Nope, we're there now. Good
We already got the boat.
Good thing we drank our tomato juice and our orange juice before we went.
Yeah, we
We
still
don't
got
have
like
that
3
time.
more bottles of orange juice and 3 more bottles of
Yeah, I would hope that we would take those with us.
Yeah.
Why take the 6-hour flight across the ocean when you could take the 6-month ship?
I don't know. We're day drinking. We could be drunk.
That's true.
This idea could have been,
This is a great idea for the first 20 minutes, and you sober
Where
up.
are we?
Let's be honest. I'm pretty sure that's how
Wait, who's
Gilligan's
driving
Island
this
started.
thing?
Yeah.
They got drunk. Somebody let Gilligan drive the boat.
Right.
The skipper was drunk. Gilligan took the wheel. This is all bad. And he crashed. And
I have never once watched an episode of Gilligan's Island.
Really?
One time.
Never
Oh, I
once
used to watch
in my
it all
life.
the time when I was a kid.
Never.
You should watch it.
I really don't feel the desire to watch it.
what the hell's wrong with you?
I
You
have
have
a
to
lot
watch it.
wrong with
You
me.
have to
Do you
watch-
see this?
At least one episode.
Yeah, to know
It's got to be the
Gilligan.
one where the professor
You
makes
gotta
like
know-
a radio out of coconuts and coconut water and yeah, man.
I just think you just need to understand the Gilligan to know what's up with that guy. He's strange.
I just need to know freaking Lost in Space with the Rogers family.
The really old one with the weird robot that looked. It would always like danger,
Danger,
You
danger.
know, Doctor.
Yeah, man,
Fuck.
that robot.
That's Lost in Space.
Yeah, didn't
No,
that
no,
what he
but
said?
with the Doctor.
That's what he said.
Yeah, man, with the
I mean,
robot.
he wasn't really a part of the.
With part of the
family.
crew or family. That's rude.
He wasn't a part of the family.
That's like saying
He was always
By the
scheming
way,
and, like,
that
the
movie's
weird
terrible.
pedophile.
the robot maid wasn't part of the Jetsons. That's fucked up.
I wasn't saying Rosie.
Rosie
wasn't
is
part.
totally a part of the Jetsons.
For reals.
It's like saying Alice isn't a part of the Brady Bunch.
I love your people in your logo.
Thomas and them.
They're so cute.
Because I'm puppies and rainbows and he's... I should be the one-eye closed guy.
Like a weird samurai.
Yeah, you look like a total samurai.
Mm-hmm.
I bet your listeners, all 6 of them, because I'm here, so.
Yeah.
Well,
all
but we're
6 of them,
also-
they probably think you're Asian. Oh,
You
you're
should have made him more brown people.
Yeah. Why you gotta be yellow?
Why we all gotta be yellow? None of us are yellow, Thomas.
That's not really an accurate.
You know what I think? I think you're yellow.
I think you're yellow.
Let me see that thing. I haven't seen it in a while.
So we visited the neighbors earlier this week, and they had a couple of Indians over. He was introducing himself, and he's like, "I'm an engineer," and he's like, "Oh, you're an engineer?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm brown people." I was like,
Awesome.
"Yes."
I love claiming that I'm brown people with like the smidge of Puerto Rican I have in
I
me.
know.
Puerto?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Watch your
Mhm.
stuff.
That's why I'm spicy.
She's a spicy girl.
I,
Did you say watch your stuff?
Yeah.
are we known for stealing things?
Yes.
You didn't know that?
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that either.
I thought they were like, singing and dancing and stabbing people.
I thought we were known
You're
for
thinking
being
Cubans.
awesome and
Yeah,
making
being
bomb
awesome.
food.
Yeah. They have plantains,
When
so
you're a jet all the way from your
Yeah,
first
no,
cigarette to
that's
your
not
last.
like life.
West
West
Side
Side
Story.
Story, dude.
Come on.
That's called
Come
West Side
on.
Story. You show
Coming to
me
live in
a
America.
gang that fucking snaps at each other before they fight. That'd be awesome. I'd watch that. I might join a gang just so I can snap
Girl.
at people. What?
Oh my
All I gotta do
god.
is snap and sing at people? I'm down.
And,
So down. With my
well-choreographed
initiation, just
fight
like doing
scenes.
scales.
Sounds like you need to be one of the biker gangs of Disneyland.
Cool.
Last time I was at Disneyland, I see this like badass guy walking towards me, all like swollen, tough, sleeveless, all tatted up, and he was wearing like a biker cut. I'm like, wow, like that's interesting to see at Disneyland, right? And as he comes closer, I see all of his patches on his like biker vest are all like Mickey Mouse shaped and stuff, and they're like the White Rabbits and like the Main Street something or other. And it was a
What
trip.
kind of shit do they have
I
going
was
down
like-
at Disneyland?
I was
know,
like,
right?
why not me? How do I do that, right? So I Googled it, and evidently they're like unofficial security. So if people start getting squirrely at Disneyland, they take it upon themselves to remove them from the park.
That's
They're like
awesome.
peacekeepers.
Yeah.
I know, right? That's what we should do. Then you can do your snap fight.
That would totally fit in
Yeah, it
Disneyland.
works.
Just do it.
Oh, you're bitching
be
about the
honest-
hour wait on Pirates of the Caribbean? I got something to tell you.
You had me and I can have my snap fight. I didn't even care what all the words before it were, but I was like, wait, I can have it?
Okay,
Done.
good.
I should
Good.
have just led with that.
Yeah, you can have your snap fight. Yeah. Oh, well, okay, I get you. I like that. We could resolve all problems that way.
What the fuck is going on in Disneyland?
If
What if they have
South
turf
Korea and
wars?
North Korea could come together in a snap fight off or
Snap
something.
fight off,
Or
yeah.
Like they finally like dance off or something that's like not violent, yet, you know, your own.
Right.
You just bring your best.
Yes.
Like a rap battle.
Fuck it. Yeah, dude. If that's what they want to do, they agree upon the battle. Like, yeah, rap battle. Best North Korean rapper versus the best South Korean rapper.
Yeah.
Everybody else in the nation won't understand a word that's going on.
Yeah, yeah. Hear us white folk think that they're probably just like talking to each other, but they were throwing it down.
Yeah. They
8
sound
Mile
bizarre.
status.
Well, you, sir, have offended me.
Yeah.
I bite my thumb at you.
I bite my thumb at you. I shake my fist at you, sir.
Maybe. That's what you do. I didn't know biting your thumb at people was a bad thing or offensive.
Shakespeare.
I know. I understand
Okay.
where the reference comes from.
Did you never
Okay.
see Romeo and Juliet
Dude.
with
What?
Leonardo
Of course I
DiCaprio?
have.
Yeah.
I've read the play before, so
Mercutio is the best.
Oh yeah,
and they
he was
explained
so
it in my
good.
film and lit
That's such
class.
a great movie in general.
Yeah.
I just freaking love Baz Luhrmann.
Mm-hmm.
What was it that he did recently-ish? Oh, Gatsby.
Oh, yes.
So good.
So good.
Yeah.
Did you not
much.
see it?
Leonardo DiCaprio and Baz Luhrmann are like,
Not a really great book.
they're like,
It was a good movie, though.
what's
It's you can't, there is no way.
You're going to sleep, babe. You're going to sleep.
There is
Sorry.
no
You're totally
way
going. You just went to sleep.
A book I don't like
You
is
went
going
to
to be
sleep.
turned into a
Oh,
great
okay.
book.
That's fine. I was like, what am I? No, I'm fine.
It's like the story I don't like. It's one of it's.
Yeah.
I disagree.
I
I-
like Old Man in the Sea. That's what. Yeah, I like Old Man in the Sea by him much better
Mm-hmm.
than I like.
I disagree. I feel
Gatsby.
like because this is like maybe a movie would have a different interpretation of the book, so
Right.
you could appreciate that.
Right.
But it's the same thing as like when people fuck up books with movies. Like it's a different interpretation.
Right.
So people who haven't read the books will really
Yes,
like this
that could be
specific
possible.
movie because they have it's just a different spin on it.
Yeah. And I
But
think
it's still
that
the writer's brainchild.
right, but really,
it manifested itself in the writer's brain.
I think Baz Luhrmann did a really good job because with Daisy and Gatsby, like it was such this big, colorful, like extravagant world, and he did such a good job of turning it into that. And I think that it was a really good kind of a depiction of it.
And I
Okay.
never read the book. And I love.
Oh, you
Okay.
got out of it in
and
high
I
school.
love Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh my God.
it's
So
just
there's
the
Okay.
same
So
thing.
actors
boring.
that play-
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing I would say, shows turned into movies. F.U. M. Night Shyamalan.
Shows turned into movies.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh,
M. Night
Oh.
Shyamalan.
that was a cartoon, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not into either version.
Wow.
I'm not saying that I never watched the entire
Oh.
Avatar movie.
It's an anime.
It isn't. Oh, so sorry. It's an anime.
It's not a cartoon.
It's an all-American
goddamn
anime.
cartoon.
It's fucking Scooby Doo is a cartoon.
Do you
Okay.
have to?
Okay.
Do you have to bust out your 64 pack of Crayolas to make it? It's a goddamn cartoon.
No. Man,
Again, it's a very all-American anime.
And that
so
is
it is
in
it
my
is.
eyes.
It's not. It was not created in Japan and
That can be.
dubbed
It's
over.
inspired
in
by-
my eyes,
Inspired by.
Calling-
Inspired by.
in my eyes, calling it a cartoon is a compliment because I cannot stand anime, but I'll get down on some cartoons.
You should watch it. It's a really good cartoon.
I
It's
don't care what
not.
you call it.
But if you call M. Night Shyamalan's atrocity
I never watched
anything
that.
close to, yeah, don't
I never
waste
watched
your
it.
time. Don't waste your time.
It's almost like you can't be a fan of one before the other comes out because it's never like. Same with when bands do covers.
I know a couple that I can think of, but we're going to the positive. Remember, this show's about the hate
Let's just do the positive.
We're drunk.
What are the couple you know of?
of good ones.
Yeah,
Firefly and Serenity.
never saw them.
Well,
But
I
he
like it a lot.
gave his fans the honor of actually having something finished out, and that's what every fucking director out there, director, writer, anything should do. I'm sorry that my show was shitty and it was canceled because they don't know what they're looking at.
Yes.
But let me finish this out for you, so
Yes.
maybe you get an idea of.
There's
Okay,
so
the
many
show
shows
wasn't-
that got
It wasn't.
Yeah.
No, I'm
canceled.
saying.
Fox was so dumb. Fox
or
was so dumb.
and that's the thing.
How many great shows did they cancel?
I don't know. We could watch an episode of Family
I
Guy.
know,
Dude,
they're all
I
off.
loved, what was that name of that show? Blackout? The show where the whole world blacked out for 2 minutes
Oh,
or
Flash
something.
Forward.
Flash Forward. Oh, yeah.
There's so
Looks
many
like City
shows
of
that I
Lost Children.
loved,
No,
and then they
no.
just ended.
Uh,
They
Right.
didn't even go through the whole
I
first
know.
season. It just ended, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to watch it next week.
Right.
No.
Nothing.
You'll
yeah.
never watch it again.
Yep.
Fox was weird, man. At the time, they were just killing stuff so fast.
Yeah.
It was-
And they don't even have like any really great shows, like long-lasting shows, anyways, do they?
The New Girl's been on for a couple
Other
of years.
than their cartoons. That's a cartoon. Family Guy's a cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that one,
Got canceled.
he got
and
canceled
picked
and
up
they,
again.
yeah, got picked up again.
Yeah, then they talked
Thanks to
shit,
Adult
which was
Swim.
great.
Huh?
That's when they brought up that whole list of
Yeah.
people. I don't even know if it was
Firefly was on there.
Reaper on Fox too, or as well, I should say.
Was Reaper on?
I
That was a
have
good show.
no idea. It was
Google
a
it,
really good show.
producer.
That
That
got
was a good
canceled as well, and that was one of those shows that I liked. Did you guys ever see it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got Taylor Levine in it.
Is that my guy?
Yeah, did you
Oh,
hear
I
they're
love
making
him.
a sequel to Tucker and Dale or Dale and Tucker?
Yes, that's awesome.
I know.
Oh, I love him. I would give him sweet babies.
Sweet babies.
The guy in Dale and Tucker
Taylor
versus
Labine.
Evil
I bought you a
guy?
helmet. I think you should wear this all the time.
and Deadbeat. Have you ever
Yeah,
seen
the weird
The
Deadbeat?
guy with the beard?
Not Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The other guy. The guy that just looks like derpy all the time and he's
Yeah.
so cute.
I love him.
So love him.
Yeah, there's all sorts of. What else? A good book, movie,
Good book, movie, show
a
adapt.
positive or a good one. Odd
Mhm.
Thomas. They didn't do bad. I liked
Yeah.
it.
They
I
did
have
a
to say.
really good job of Thomas, yeah.
But I've never read the books.
Yep. Yeah.
You would like the book.
You would like the
If
books.
you like the movie, you'd like the
Yep.
book.
I have access to all of them.
Except now it's going to reverse it. I didn't picture Odd Thomas that way, but it doesn't matter.
Right. But it's perfect.
Yeah, it works.
That guy, what's his name? And me. Oh.
You mean that he plays Chekhov on Star Trek?
Yeah, what
the
is
new
his
Star Trek, he plays
name?
Chekhov.
Nuclear Wessex.
Anton. No, something.
Nuclear Wessex. He's a fucking genius, though. In real life,
Yeah.
the guy who plays Chekhov in the new Star Trek movies
Mhm.
is a fucking genius. Apparently, he was. Oh, The Tick, another show that I wish kept going
Isn't
on.
that supposed to come back?
Yeah, it is, but only
Yeah,
on
but that
Amazon.
The
lasted
cartoon
more than
version?
just a
No, the-
season.
The cartoon version
The
is where
Patrick
it's
Warburton.
at. Oh man, that was like
Wasn't
one of the greatest
Patrick Warburton
cartoons.
the voice
No, well, was he the voice?
Crunk?
Yeah,
of
Yeah.
the actual Tick?
Yeah.
I
'cause
think
he actually
was.
did the live
And he
version.
just happened to be
That's
a big guy that could
awesome.
play him.
Any movie that he's in, I
I
automatically
like that.
love.
I love Crunk.
Emperor's
from-
New Groove?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Oh
One,
god.
a
because of
movie
him.
that I love of his that like I don't know
Seinfeld,
why
when he's
nobody
putty.
even knew about it. It's called Big Trouble. It had him. It has Tim Allen. It has Janine Garofalo. It has what's her name from New Girl?
Zoe Deschanel.
Zoe Deschanel.
I love those.
Yeah, it was
Love that girl.
such a funny movie.
Just saying.
So funny. It had Renee Russo. It had a whole bunch of people in it, but nobody fucking watched the movie.
I've never
So
heard of it.
good.
But I don't have like real TV, so I don't ever
I
see
own the movie. I think I have to
like,
find the disc for you.
commercials for
You
anything.
have like a fake TV, like a bum
Louis-
that
well,
like, puts dolls in
I
front
use,
of it.
I use like
Ooh, Sarah's
Hulu.
finger. Okay.
I don't. So I
I've
watch
seen that before.
the
so that's
same
why I-
commercial over and over. So I know that
Oh,
like
God.
Johnson and Johnson has reformulated their baby shit.
Okay, you pay for that, right?
Yeah.
I would be pissed
What?
if I paid
Can't
for a
find
service
pictures of
and
this
I
in
got
old-time movies
a
without
fucking
that
commercial
right.
every 2 minutes.
No, it's not that bad.
Really?
You know what the
Piles
worst is? The
of movie
CW app.
books.
Because every
Wait, can't do
time
this.
in the TV version that there's a commercial,
Right.
there's a commercial on the app, right?
Mhm.
And they always play 4 ads on it,
Mhm.
but it's the same fucking ad
Yeah,
4
I know,
times
right?
in a row. There was this Target one.
They think that you're a baby because repetition is key.
Right.
There was this Target one, and it was like right in between Thanksgiving and Christmas,
Mhm.
so it was all holiday-y, and there was this catchy ass jingle song in it, and that shit was stuck in my head for like 2 months. Oh, thank you.
Nice.
You know,
I still have. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The Giver.
Uh-huh.
I read that book in junior high. It was like one of like
The Giver.
it was like one of the 3 books in my whole school
They wrote a
career
book
where I
about me?
actually read them. Right? And it was, I just remember loving it. So then a couple of years ago, it was on clearance on Amazon for the Kindle version for like 99 cents. I was like, yes, I'm going to download that shit and I will read it because I really liked the book. Read it, and then I remembered I actually hated the book because it had the shittiest ending of any book ever, and I was pissed for a long, long time. Then the movie comes out, right? And I watched the movie, and it's got Katie Holmes in it. And have any of you
I
ever
have.
read the book?
We watched.
No.
Well, we've watched the movie. We haven't. read the
Okay,
book.
so in the book, it's like basically like a
Spoilers.
post-apocalyptic world
Mhm.
where
Oh,
everything
that
is
show?
perfect.
Mhm.
Or movie or whatever.
Everything is perfect. They have nothing. Everyone's polite. Like nobody has any sort of like emotional attachment. You're just like living life to function and blah blah blah. And Katie Holmes in it is very like brainwashed, and I just pictured like that as her marriage with Tom Cruise. Anyway, so the movie was pretty shitty. But then I find out, I've been pissed about this book since I was 11 or 12. There's 3 more books in the series.
And she's never read them.
I just started it.
Oh, that's funny.
My sister gave them to me. But I was like, how did I not know all these years I've been like on a mental rampage about this book? Because I've never had a book end so shitty.
Yeah.
And
It
There
just
was
said,
still more
this
books.
is the end of the book. The kid gets away.
Spoilers.
He thinks he's safe. And then it says, or was it just an echo? It's the last line of the book.
It was a motherfucking echo, bitch.
They're like, I think he might be saved and everything might be great. Or was it?
Are there any books that you've read that you want them to make a movie about?
No, because my heart was broken into pieces over The Host.
Oh yeah.
My favorite
Like
book.
the Japanese.
No,
Uh-uh.
it's not. It's my favorite book. It's a great
the
book.
tentacle creature, the host.
Yeah, but not.
It's the medical, whatever. It was a
No, they're
Japanese movie.
aliens.
Well, it was a no. I know what you guys are talking about.
It was
but there
written by Stephanie Meyer, the same person that did Twilight.
Oh, gotcha.
not the
But
host
the
Japanese
book
one
is
that we watched, but-
amazing. It's so good. And I was waiting for that movie for like 3 fucking years.
Think of like
I went and
Invasion
saw
of
like
the Body
opening
Snatchers,
night. Worst movie I've ever seen.
but more touchy feely.
But you just didn't like the echoes, though.
Oh man, the echoes were
But
fucking cheesy.
It wasn't as bad when you watched it at home because it wasn't so echoey.
But I think it's because my heart was already so broken that I was
You're
like,
well, it's
it's
not that
already a
I
piece
don't
of
think they
shit.
could put some of the books that I've read into a movie.
They
'Cause
could
it'd
if
be,
they
like, long
hired
piles of
freaking
series.
Peter Jackson.
Because I've read like 13 book series, and that's just long.
Wheel of Time.
The Wheel of Time would probably be
Yep.
the one I would choose.
But who would you trust to do Wheel of Time justice?
Oh.
I said Peter Jackson, but there's going to be
Just
a lot
'cause
of
he did
walking.
Lord of the Rings.
No, is there going to be a lot of walking? A lot of walking.
There
We're
is
walking.
a lot of walking. But then they
He's
can't.
good
then
at
they
those
get rid of
walking shots, though.
Yeah,
You
he
never
is.
get bored of watching him walk.
But that
No, I
book
do.
gets rid of walking after a portion of time. Because
True.
once they learn their magic shit, they learn how to make these things called gateways and fucking cut time and space, blah, blah, blah.
Boom,
Get
I'm
right
here.
where you want to. It's like, I want to go to New York. Just don't make sure nobody's standing where that happens because it makes death. Cuts people in half and shit.
So the reason I asked about the books and the movies, is because I just read The Accidental Alchemist, and I really, really, really want them to make it into a movie.
That seems funny as
It would
shit.
be so funny because it's like, you have the alchemist, and then you have the 3-foot gargoyle, the French gargoyle that I'm like They need to do this because he's such a cute character. It would just be so fun.
Not
They
like
could totally
Goliath.
do it.
Not like Goliath.
Goliath.
He's a very gentle
From the
giant.
Gargoyles?
Oh, that cartoon was the best.
That's what I think of when you talk about
Michael Dorn?
gargoyles.
Come
I
on.
think about,
Yeah.
all the different ones in that cartoon. That's a cartoon, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a
Anime
That was a
thrives
Saturday
to be as
morning
cool as
cartoon.
gargoyles.
Shoot.
That was
Oh.
a Saturday morning cartoon after Pee-wee's Playhouse.
My favorite Saturday morning cartoon was Reboot. And it wasn't really even like a cartoon. I think it was like a CGI.
It was.
And it was
It's one of the
so
first ones.
amazing CGI when it first came out. I'm like, oh my god, this is so amazing. And I went back
Tron.
and I looked at it. I was like, oh my god, this is so crappy. It's
Yeah.
so bad.
I was just talking about that the other day with video games. Like, I
Mhm.
remember when my dad got, like, the first ever Madden video game for Super Nintendo. And being all, like, gaga over how the graphics were so good, and it's basically, like, not a playable game.
Right.
But if you played the one before it, Tecmo Bowl, like the difference between the two, it's not even fair. Tecmo Bowl just went up and down, up and down, up and down.
Tecmo Bowl.
Back in the day, yeah.
Oh,
for
my
Nintendo, that was bad.
Nintendo 8-bit system.
You beat Bo Jackson, and you can't be stopped.
Nowadays, it's like, fuck, am I watching an actual game? What the hell's going on
I
here?
know.
Except for when, like, it glitches out and shit. You're like, his leg isn't supposed to twist that way
The
and
ball goes
twitch.
through his
and-
hand
Yeah.
and then spins. Like, I'm pretty sure physics doesn't work that way. But I'm
Right.
gonna go with it.
I'm gonna go with it. I got the ball. Yeah.
I caught it. It's good.
I think that a game that has stood the test of time for what it was back in the day is Mario 64. Like,
Oh,
looking at the graphics
yeah,
in that
that's-
game now, I mean, the only thing that really was off was, like, if you were up in a well, yeah, it's cartoony, but, like, the
But
3D
the graphics are
of
still good.
yeah, the physics, like the going into a corner or something and like turning the camera,
camera
and, like, going
gets
in the
all
black.
jacked,
Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing. But like just the 3D of Mario flying or jumping or doing whatever, I would
My
think it's
favorite game
amazing.
to this
I just
day.
want Mario to go up and down. Like up and then down. I don't want him to be 3D. I just remember,
Up and down.
yeah,
I
side
mean,
scrolling.
You were like
Left
side
and
scroller?
right.
Yeah, left and
2D
right.
side scrolling.
Yeah, 2D side
You want him to
scrolling.
be 2D.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just want him to go up and down.
I think he deserves that third D.
Mario's a whore.
Sorry, Mario.
Mario's a
I guess
whore.
we-
Bowser's
down
gonna
like my
give it to you
mom.
tonight, boo.
Did you guys see Pixels?
Yeah,
Is it good?
it was pretty good. I missed the first half hour because we went to the drive-ins and we were stuck in the line to get in, and then I was shitty drunk towards the end, but it was pretty good.
Oh, they're making a Borderlands movie. Lionsgate is involved.
Didn't you
And
just
so
say
is
that
Gearbox.
they've never made a movie that's really as good as the game? So why are you so excited?
Because I'm hoping.
Maybe.
Because there's always that
There's
first
always-
time.
Yeah,
the
there's
first
always
time.
that hope. Because Borderlands is so goofy as shit, and
This is very true.
It's
a lot
goofy as
easier
shit,
to do because you
and-
don't have to take it seriously.
yeah, get Sam Raimi to fucking do it. Boom. No? Okay. No? Okay. Well, that's the disapproving look from Jason.
He's like, no.
No. I ain't getting Peter Jackson to do Borderlands. It's gonna be all serious and you traveling through the desert.
There's a lot of
Walking.
walking, though. There is a lot of walking. I don't know
No.
if any of you played that game.
As soon as you get a
There
fucking...
There's a lot of jumping for me because that's what I do in every video game. If there's a jump button, I'm down on
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Like every second possible
Stupid jumpy guy?
jumping.
Give Link a goddamn jump.
Oh God! If that was
He-
the case, I would have been jumping everywhere. Maybe
We
that's what
should
they knew.
start a like a GoFundMe.
And none of
You
this
know it.
fake jump where you
Yeah.
like roll and jump
Yeah,
or
Hey,
some
no.
you
shit.
do know Link did have a jump at one point. The second game, he had a jump. It was the hardest and lamest of all the Zelda games. The second one, it was called
Ocarina of Time.
no,
No.
It was the second Nintendo one. It was after the one we all know,
Link to
the
the Past.
original. Is that what it's called? No,
No, I don't think so.
no, that was the Super Nintendo one. That was awesome. And you didn't jump. You like jumped from like a high point to a low point when it allowed you. It's like, "Phew." And it always
Oh,
made
yeah.
that sound.
Mhm.
You know what?
It's like, what did you just
Okay.
do?
So what if you
Way more
took
effort than needed.
the storyline from Zelda, mixed in a little bit of Assassin's Creed, and then sprinkled...
Mario's
I
jumping.
don't even think that's necessary. I think that Link is badass enough to where he doesn't need to be the Assassin's Creed guy. I think
No,
you
he
could
doesn't
do
have
it.
to be the Assassin's Creed guy. I'm just saying, like,
Game wise,
game-wise, as far as, like, open world...
that would be kind of cool if Link could climb shit.
yeah.
Like buildings, and then use that like
He
grappling
climbed
hook.
vines.
Well, not...
Yeah, but
well,
you know what vine you're gonna climb. It's obvious. It's like, oh yeah,
it's
look
like
at that vine.
the out-of-place
I
fucking
can climb-
stone
I
in
can
the
climb
wall.
that
You're
shit.
like, I feel I should use a bomb right here.
Something's not right about this cracked up wall. Maybe a bomb?
Right.
Damn it, I don't have any bombs. I have to go 3 worlds
I
over
know,
to get
right?
bombs.
The other day, I'm working in an office building,
BGT.
and I see a gold stepladder. So I come out to show my boss. I'm like, dude, I think I should make a song and hold this up above my head. So I collected this stepladder. It looks magical.
If real life were more like video games.
No, I know.
Fuck, man. I get all the
Oh my
rupees
God.
and all your shit's broke. Like, why are you breaking my shit? There might be rupees in it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you for listening. If you're still listening.
Thank you for having me this week.
Oh, thank you for coming, Melly.
Of course.
Oh, it was nice chatting with everybody. It's nice to have
Thank
you,
you, everybody,
Melanie.
for listening.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
being our guest.
Thank you for being our guest.
You can find us on
Anytime.
Twitter and Facebook and Instagram under the Porch Drunkies or just Porch Drunkies.
The first person to
Porch
follow the Porch Drunkies on Twitter gets a shout out next week. How about that?
There's already
Shout
followers on
outs.
Twitter, though.
I thought you said you didn't have any.
No? Never mind. So then, yeah.
First follower.
Our producer is telling us no, and our timer's going off. So
The eggs are done.
the eggs are done, and we are going to be gone. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Have a good evening,
Good
everybody.
evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah. Evening. It's okay. We are drunkies.
On the porch.
God, that's horrible.